Yo, what's up YouTube? It's FearsomeFire and I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing off the wet nut glitch. I know that some of the other YouTubers out there have showed it off, but this is a really big glitch that I want as many people to see as possible, and I think that it's necessary that the community knows about it because it could create a lot of cool speedrunning opportunities. The min capture runs, like the minimum capture runs, I have already thought of some cool ways in which you could use it to lower the amount of captures that are needed, and I'll show those off. I won't be able to actually perform them because it's actually a very difficult glitch to do. However, it's definitely possible, and the issue though is that it seems to be that there's a little bit of luck involved, so to consistently do it is very difficult. But you take a nut, one of these large ones, and you have to throw it down into the water, and then from there you basically just throw it, and you get like a rhythm. But you can do it technically an infinite amount of times, and I did get up here earlier, but after like the fourth one it gets much harder, and there's a very small window of error. But that's what it does. I'm going to show you guys some cool technical uses as to where you could use this to get to places that you couldn't gotten to before, or you can do without capturing into something. And then I'm going to show off some of the times where I was able to successfully do it on the smaller jumps. So let me do that right now. Alright, so here I am over at the top of the secret flower path, and you can theoretically get all the way up over, basically all the way up here if you wanted to, by bringing the nut from all the way down there, doing the glitch and getting all the way up here. Now that's very difficult to do, but it is possible. And from there, I don't know if you guys saw a video, but I actually did see a video by a YouTuber who was trying to get on top of up there. There was like an invisible wall at one point, and he was actually never able to do it. It was like the impossible area on the Wooded Kingdom. And previously, we didn't think that it was possible, but because of the wet nut glitch, whoever is able to successfully get the nut up here and then go all the way over there could theoretically do it. The only thing blocking us off is if there's like a invisible wall, but I can't wait to see somebody actually pull it off and be able to do that. So that's the first one that I wanted to show off. Alright guys, so I'm here with the second one. This is where it is in the Mushroom Kingdom. I just wanted to show that off, and then I'll bring you all the way over here. There's a lot of cool places you can get up to. You can get on top of the castle with it. You can get on top over there. But right over here is the water. We have to throw it in, and you always have to let it fall right to the bottom. Actually, let me go all the way. But one of the cool ones that you can do in the Mushroom Kingdom, theoretically, is get over to Yoshi's house without actually having to go through the painting, which doesn't have any really practical use, but it was always thought that maybe you could go from Yoshi's house to over here, which is impossible because there is an invisible wall. But it's cool that there is a way to actually get from here to Yoshi's house. So you can go to the edge over here and go over to Yoshi's house. And also I just want to give a quick warning. For the Mushroom Kingdom and the Wood Kingdom, the wet nut, once you plant it, it actually becomes saved and you can no longer get in the game. So, and here if I go plant it where it's supposed to be all the way over there, then on this save file it's impossible for me to access it in the Mushroom Kingdom. So you'd have to basically start over an entire new game just to get here, and then try off this glitch to get over there if you wanted to attempt it, which is actually what I had to do. I had to start up a new file, beat Bowser, and do it all over again because I had already planted it in the Mushroom Kingdom. But let me show you guys the next one. The next one's pretty interesting. Alright guys, so here we are in the Snow Kingdom. And this is one of the kingdoms where even if you already plant it, it will show up again. So if I plant this over where it belongs, it will show up again. So I don't need to worry about doing that and then not being able to ever access again in this kingdom. But this is actually one that's really cool. I even made a video on it, trying to get up over here to this platform beforehand. And we didn't figure out a way to do it by doing any jumps. It doesn't seem like that's possible. There was a way, however, that you were able to do it by using Cappy as second player, but you can actually go from here and get up there. And let me see if I made this wet, if it worked. it did. Alright, cool. So let me actually try to pull it off right now. I'll definitely show that one off at the end if I don't pull it off right now. But let me just try it. Because this one's a little bit easier. Nope. Yeah. So it is really hard. You have to time it perfectly. But that's the other one. So you can get up to the platform without actually having to go through the painting. So another painting that we found that you don't actually need to go through it to get there. So that's pretty cool. Another secret path. And let me show off the last one. Alright guys, so here I'm in Bowser Kingdom. This is the last kingdom you're actually able to do it on. But you can get the nut from up here, and then bring it with the water down here. No, it fell. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to show it off. So then you bring it down to the water, throw it, let it touch the bottom, and then from there you can use it and go wherever you can. Now, let me see. So the secret path, I don't know if you guys see it, but it's all the way in the distance, up in the air over there. And in theory, you could get over there. I would love to see somebody do that. That would take an absurd amount of time. I don't even know. I'd say it'd take months before somebody actually pulls it off. I know somebody's going to end up eventually pulling it off, but getting over there with the nut is going to be absurd. But like I said, I'm sure somebody's going to be crazy enough to do it. But that's the first one, getting to the painting. It doesn't really give much use, but this last one actually gives use. Like, there's a point in doing this. And I'll show you guys right now where it is and how it could be useful. So, as you guys know, there's currently speedrunners that are trying to speedrun the game with the minimum amount of captures and the maximum amount of moons. And they could fully eliminate one of the captures if they use the wet nut glitch. And I'll show you. Use it all the way and get all the way up on top of here. Because beforehand, the only way that it was thought to get up here is with this electrical wire. However, in theory now, it's definitely possible to get up here with a wet nut glitch. So they could actually eliminate another capture. I don't know how many they're down to now. I don't know if that makes it 11 or 12, maybe 10. I'm not 100% sure. I don't super keep up to date. But that's the fourth cool way that you could use it. And that's probably the one that's definitely going to be seen by some of the YouTubers like Helix Snake. He's probably going to spend 5 hours on a live stream trying to pull it off. So those are the main ways that it can be used in unique ways, like being somewhat useful. Now I'm just going to show off a couple that I was able to pull off myself, including the one in the Snow Kingdom, and that's basically it for the video.